Hi everyone and welcome back to my videos. Today we're going to be doing a sketchbook tour. So I have 4 different sketchbooks for you today. 2 of them are recent. They're things that I've done between the new year of school, so September 2015 until now. And so we'll be starting with that, starting with the new ones, and then we're going on to the old ones, which are around 2014 to 2015, so from a year ago. So this is the most recent sketchbook. Here we have some sketches of a witch girl that I was doing for one of my assignments. We had to do a digital animation. Here's Melanie Martinez, 2 sketches of her. Love her, you guys know that already. And here is my sin. I've been watching Haikyuu, which is great. I haven't read the manga yet, but love me some volleyball nerds, so you'll see a lot in this sketchbook, particularly of me drawing them. Especially Kageyama and Hinata, because they are my favorite characters. Sorry for all of the weird lighting and focusing in this video. I thought they were too dark to see, the blue sketches and stuff like that, so I tried making them a little bit more visible. Here's some more volleyball nerds. I really enjoy them. I'm excited for the new season. Here's some more homework. We had to design some cars and draw them freehand. So I did a Corvette, and then I did a weird drawing of an older car, and then I kind of did my own design based on a girl who would have huge hair. She would have to have a car to fit her. And then here's just some drawings. Just some random ones. This is a character design assignment. We had to do anthropomorphic animals, so I was doing like a Lolita fox girl. I didn't end up sticking with her, but I did like the design. Here's another Lolita drawing. I really enjoy Lolita fashion. And here's a lot of school notes just with doodles in them. I do these in class, just kind of bored. Here's my spider character, which is also for character design class. We had to do another anthropomorphic lady, so I did a spider. She ends up having 6 arms and then 2 feet, so 8 in total. But just kind of posing her out, more Haikyuu beside her. More Haikyuu. I can't get enough of that, apparently. But yeah, so just some doodles. A lot of my sketchbook has me scribbling things out, unfortunately, and writing cuss words, so sorry about it, but that's just kind of how I deal with my frustration. And here's some storyboarding assignments. More Haikyuu in notes. You'll see a lot of storyboarding assignments too, where I'm just doing thumbnails of stories and stuff like that to do for class, the final storyboards, so that's what those are if you're wondering, the weird thumbnail things. Here's another witch that I was going to do for another different digital design class. Some more Spider Girl with her 6 arms, some Sailor Moon fan art. Here's some ink drawings freehand of my cat, and then a cool unicorn thing. Speaking of my cat, he just jumped on my desk. Drawings you can't see because the lighting's not great and the pencil's too light. Here we're coming up to a layout assignment where we had to do like an airplane kind of vehicle. So I tried to do like a motorbike thing. Some life drawing assignments of birds. Well, we had to do animals. We had an animal drawing portfolio, so these are birds, but I had to draw more animals than that. I think there's a tiger in the sketchbook and a rhino in the other. And that was the cover page that I did for my portfolio. More notes, some house designs here when I was bored in class. Here's that tiger I was speaking about. Not the greatest drawing, but I had to do what I had to do, you know. Had to get some stuff in that portfolio, even if it sucked a little, because we have to do a certain amount of drawings, so unfortunately you kind of have to forfeit quality for quantity sometimes. Especially me, I'm not very good at getting drawings from life. I need a lot of practice and we don't have as much time as we need. Some like pastel goth clean Wednesday Addams, more thumbnails, and then I think the rest of the sketchbook is just like bad drawings that I've scribbled out. Yeah, and that's that for this one. Moving on to my next recent one. I didn't make that cover. My mother bought me the sketchbook from some craft fair or something, so shout out to whoever made the cover. It wasn't me. Yeah, just some gypsy designs from a film we had to watch in class, some Rila Kuma. Unfortunate drawings that you can't see, but it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. I really love this girl and her like dead wolf. I draw them a lot in this sketchbook. I ended up using them for an assignment, but they weren't made for one. I had designed her beforehand and then just made a project with her because I love drawing her so much. So sexy. And just exploring face shapes. Yep. That drawing's ugly, I'm so sorry. These are some drawings that I was doing in class. There's my professor on the left, of people sitting there, amethyst, some more just doodles on the margins of my paper. I definitely use a sketchbook as like a doodling tool, so I have a lot of things crossed out and like written all over. I'm not like a perfectionist when it comes to our sketchbook, or my sketchbook. Some lady designs with highlighters that I ruined. They looked good before I put the highlighter on. Bear drawing for layout class. This was a comic I made for a comic making club at my school. I don't have the actual comic, but that was the thumbnails for it. More of that wolf. That was some animation storyboarding. Her and her wolf, my teacher on the right. That's my friend. And then just random girls. More random girls. I really like this style. I wish I could draw again, but it was kind of a one thing. That was for class. We had to draw someone else's drawing. That's from a Canadian, I believe, cartoon called The Big Snit. It was interesting, funny. I think it's on YouTube. Watch it. More just history notes and drawings. Pearl. Some more layout. We had to do staircases. Portfolio drawings you can't see. Composition thumbnails for a painting. Pearl again. I was going to do a series of 3 of them, but I only ended up drawing amethyst digitally, which I think the finished sketch is coming up. Not that one because it's scribbled out and horrible. I think it's after the stairs. Yeah, there it is. I ended up making that into a digital piece. I'm sure you've seen it. I think the speed page is uploaded. Here's a rhino from the zoo. All the animal drawings we have to do are from life, so none of them are from photographs, which is why most of them are horrible. Curse words and giraffes. I gotta practice more animals and life drawings and get better. And I go to life drawing more often as well, but I'm a slacker, unfortunately. More storyboarding thumbnails. Rabbit character you can't really see. I need to find a way to get these blue drawings to show up. More ladies. I draw a lot of ladies. The mermaid lady. I can't help it. This was like Witch Sona me with my cat. And that was a storyboarding assignment called Shipwrecked, where we had to design a guy. Some Harry Potter fan art. This was for class. We had to draw Mickey Mouse or something kitsch in like a different way. Character design, we had to do animals, so I was trying to do like a dog mobster or like a cat flapper, beaver, houseman, toad who was like an accountant with one of those like abacuses, like a old day. I made that into a finished piece as well. I think you can see it in my demo reel, which was uploaded. And then this skunk girl as well was made for a character design assignment where we had to age a character. So she's a mom and a teenager and a baby. And I'm just trying to figure out her face in a lot of these drawings. Some poses. I really like that one. That one went to the final. And that's just like painting. The rest of the sketches here are kind of crap. They're just me trying to draw something but just not having good days. And that's the end of the sketchbook. So moving on to the older ones. These are from when I was in a different program, kind of like a pre-educational program, I guess, trying to get into the program I'm in now. So we had to do a lot of interpretive classes, so this sketchbook is a lot of my interpretive homework, so it's kind of weird and not really like what I normally draw. Well, it kind of is, but I draw a lot of ladies, and this is not really that. So this was an assignment we had to do in class where we pretended we were like a tiny spaceman trying to figure out what was around the classroom by like journaling it. It was really weird. Not something I do very often. And here's just space. I love drawing space. And this was a different interpretive project where we had to look at microscopic images and try and make a piece out of it. So I thought my microscopic image looked like two alien, like, teenagers. And then I was just doodling other shit because she didn't like the idea of the teenagers. She wanted something more like illustrative, less like a character design. Here is a thing we had to do for also interpretive painting. We had to do like a space theme thing. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And it was more or less the one on the right where it says death is meaningless. That's what I wanted to do, but he didn't let me. And that was what the space alien teenagers turned out to be as the project, because she didn't like that. She wanted it more interpretive, so I just drew flowers instead, really. Those are some character doodles. And that's it for this sketchbook. My next sketchbook is a small one, but it's one I've had for a while, and I think there's a lot of pretty good drawings in there. It is older as well. So this is the last one. It's like a mini one. For a while at my job, I was a secretary, and I used to just draw all day on Post-it notes. I don't know why, but it was just something I did. So I have like thousands of these tiny like drawings of ideas that I want to revisit on Post-it notes. So that's what those are. I didn't feel like it was worthwhile going through them. And that's actually where the skull wolf and the girl idea came from. And then there's some random postcard doodles of the spider girl. When I was trying to think of if I should give her spider legs or not, I just ended up giving her human legs because that was easier. And prettier. It's like a self-portrait kind of. This was an idea I wanted to do for like a Persephone and Hades illustration. Same with that one, kind of with the pomegranates. I never did anything with it, but I wanted to. So maybe one day. Then these next ones are kind of like these pattern ideas that I wanted to draw or like illustrate and make into shirts on Redbubble. I never did that either, but I wanted to. More Spider Girl. Just more random doodles and the t-shirt design things. Yeah. So the sketchbook has kind of random things in it. Towards the end of it, it's just like all fan art, basically. So, here's a drawing of a tree I did. I actually quite like this drawing. It's the worst mermaid drawing I've ever made. A lot of this drawing is freehand pen stuff, so it's not like proportionately accurate or like anatomically great, because it's just pen sketches. So excuse me on that one. There's also some mild existential crisis in this sketchbook, so whoops. And Portal. Portal is great. Yeah, that was like a mini comic I did a while ago. That was one panel from it. Some bad Zelda fan art. Ignore that, please. This is my portfolio character, actually. I was trying to draw her again, and just seeing like how I had improved from doing the portfolio. My sexy cat lady. I really like that one on the right where she's sitting. I don't know why, but I really like the way her knees are. I find it very interesting. Not the drawing under it. Drawing under it is horrible, but the one of her knees. I like that one. I like this one on the left as well. I don't know why. It's not like particularly good, but I like the motion that it has. The kind of dancing feel. Or like going through the wind. The one on the right is also horrendous. That was a drawing of me at school, I think. More Amethyst fan art. And Garnet is horrible. And Amethyst in her like beach clothing. I also draw like collared dresses like Wednesday Addams a whole lot. And I don't draw in sketchbooks consecutively. I kind of flip to random pages sometimes, so. I really like that character design on the right, the lizard man. I ended up doing that for a character design assignment later as well, like revisiting the character. The cat girl, who was like a magician, not like a magician, but like a mage, and her like rat knight husband. She's kind of like a thief in the story, or like a, you know, like a vagabond, and he was the prince trying to protect the kingdom, kind of like a reverse Aladdin. Yeah. Those were the concept drawings for the Ghibli sticker set that I made. And the speed paint for that is on YouTube actually. Just more doodles really. Some crappy. I was gonna make those into stickers, those two Zelda things. And here comes the fan art parade. Lots of like Sailor Moon stuff in here. Elfin Lied. Those are horrible drawings. Some Adventure Time stuff. Those cats are horrible. That's why I write LOL next to all of them. I hate. Those are also the concept sketches for the South Park sticker set that I've done. I don't have a speed paint of that one, but I did make them into stickers. Daft Punk. Witch Hunter Robin is fantastic, would recommend. It's an anime, but it's really, really good. It's short and sweet, and it's kind of like horror if you're into that. Not like gory, but like, I don't know, thriller, dark. Very good. And that's the end. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching my sketchbook video. Let me know if this was interesting to you, because I do have a half full sketchbook now of my summer drawings from this year, so once that's done I can maybe upload another one if this was something you guys find it interesting. If you hated this video, then let me know that too and I won't make one. Yeah, so check out my stuff, links are in the description, and see you next time.